Blaine Maxfield. Welcome to the Valdry Beebe Show live in Dallas, Texas. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
I think you have an important topic that we get to talk about, but I want to let my audience know that Mr. Blaine Maxfield, he's the Managing Director, Welfare and Self-Reliance. Blaine, let's get started. Share some insights from a report that you have that you need us to know about.
Yeah, thank you so much. Last week, we distributed our Caring for Those in Need 2025 report. And in it, it highlights $1.5 billion in humanitarian aid provided just this past year. We talk about 3,500 humanitarian projects which took place in 196 countries and territories around the world. The report highlights 7.4 million volunteer hours that took place, and really on the ground what that looks like could be a family facing hunger, help for mothers and newborns with health care or education or other needs that they might have. And specifically with those 7.4 million hours, much of it is rendered in helping during a time of emergency, like disaster cleanup or emergency response.
This report talks about $1.5 billion in humanitarian aid that is being provided over the past year. This supports what? Tell me the multiplicity of aspects that it supports.
Yeah, we look for those that are in most need, and often then we collaborate with other organizations, large organizations like UNICEF or Save the Children or the World Food Program. We have a long-standing relationship and care. And then we'll go and with our relationship with them and render aid. It could be education, it could be employment, it could be disaster. One of our great focuses this past year has been on women and children. As such, more than 20 million women and children received prenatal vitamins, and 219,000 women were given some kind of aid during their pregnancy. So we're thrilled with every opportunity that we can to help those that are most in need.
As you give the support to these agencies so that they can be stronger and better, is there any expectation of self-reliance or stability that you expect from them?
What we like to do is we like to combine, where possible, humanitarian projects with self-reliant skills. One great example is we'll help teach better farming, or we'll help teach people to manage chickens or eggs or other things around the world. And then they'll take those skills that they learn and apply them to jobs in demand or opportunities to better provide for their families. When we do that, we see that this has a great ripple effect. It helps them with their confidence, it helps them with dignity, and then it also tends to help their families and their children, and they have more time to look outside of themselves and provide aid and help for those in their communities as well.
Tell us what's happening here in the U.S., because at one time I don't think we considered them us nation that needed aid, but we've always needed aid. But tell us something about the work happening here in the U.S.
Oh, thank you. There is a lot to do everywhere. Last year, more than 37 million pounds of food were distributed to food banks here in the United States. That kind of equates to 30 million meals that went out last year to help people. For disaster relief here in the United States, we mobilize quickly and coordinate with communities and other resources and our church networks to help those that are in great need during time of a disaster. Last year, an example might have been the way that our volunteers helped during the fires in Southern California, or what's going on right now in the panhandle of Texas. There were other disasters in the southeastern part of the United States. We'll often use our meeting houses as a command center and then get our volunteers out to help others.
When people hear these kind of interviews, Blaine, and I want to commend you for that, they want to get involved. They want to do something. Sometimes people want to send money. Sometimes people want to volunteer. How can they get involved in their own communities to make a difference? Because I think if you make a difference at home, you can make a difference worldwide.
I could not agree with you more on that. Honestly, we think of these big projects that take place, Big projects are made up of several small projects, and you're doing the greatest good many times when you help closest to your home. So, how do you put your best intentions into action? I'd invite people to go out to our website, justserve.org. Regardless of your background, you can find more than 3,000 volunteer projects every month. As you go out to justserve.org, you just simply need to put in your zip code. You can choose a project that best fits your schedule and go and serve.
I like that. What motivates you to be so compassionate and giving, even though I know this is your job, but where's that motivation come from to even do the job?
I've loved being able to travel all over the world and see aid that's been rendered to those that need it the most. I see the change in people's lives that are volunteering and helping others. In a world that is so connected electronically, many of us can feel like we've never felt more alone. And one of those great remedies is to look outside of yourself and help others. So what motivates me is our belief to love our neighbor. And the more that we do that, the more they will feel that they can have peace in their life, that those challenges won't be as big, and that we'll feel better about looking outside of ourselves and helping others.
I love what you said, love our neighbor. I would rephrase that for me as do unto others as you would have them do unto you, because we never know when we would change places with some of these people. A fire in our home, a displacement from our homes, living on the street, that can happen to anybody. I want to thank you, Blaine, for being so caring, so compassionate, and thank you for stopping by the Valder Beebe Show. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Valder Beebe, host of The Valder Beebe Show. We have over 1,000 videos on ValderBeebeShow.com and YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show. We upload new videos daily. Our site is a modern baby boomer platform with news and information important to boomers. Subscribe to YouTube.com/Valder Beebe Show and stay connected as I interview the world's most fascinating people.